Hello everyone, this is Azraelis and we are back again, and today we're going to be taking a look at this build that I've been running on Project Ascension. This is a single two-hander build with a pet. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, without any hesitation, should you build into your pet? Probably not. Probably not. Uh, to be honest, I could be a lot more powerful if I had all of these points in to my character instead of my pet, but it is kind of fun, and there are virtues for having a pet. So things like let's send him over here to attack some stuff. These guys have around 5k health. We'll send him after this one to go over here because I think he'll engage the other one too. So remember, this will be about 10k that he's gonna chew through right here. He does some pretty good damage, for a pet. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's actually do that again, but let's reset the data. There's two of them over there. Let's get him to go fight these two. Oh, he's going to fight all three. So this will be a total of about 1,500 damage. We're watching the bottom right and watching what he's doing. Oh, here, I'll scoot over. There we go. Not bad. You saw that he was holding about a 5k or a 500 to 600 DPS, then it slowly dropped down to 1700. So what we're looking at here is his melee did about 9.7k, and then his bite did another 7.3. Not bad. That's nothing to scoff at. The whole deal here with pets is that they are autonomous damage. They're going to go ahead and do this. If I get CC'd or, poly'd or something like that, they're going to do this anyway. So keep that in mind. There is virtues to having a pet, especially if you pick up one of those pets like a Ravager from over here in Hellfire Peninsula, right here on the border. There is virtues to that because, like, the Ravagers have a stun that they can use. A lot of pets have things like knockbacks, or like spiders have web that'll stick people down. There's some useful stuff going on in excess to their damage. So, long story short, with pets, in my opinion, when talking about a tameable beast or an enslaved demon or anything like that, you're probably going to be better off going ahead and just putting these points into yourself and then just having them there as just extra damage. But if you want to try this out, we're running Unleashed Fury, Animal Handler, Bestial Wrath, the Beast Within, and Kindred Spirits, so that we can get all of the damage increases without the crit. Then we're going over to Warlock. We're going into Demonology, and we're grabbing Demonic Tactics, as well as Improved Demonic Tactics. All of these affect no matter what, affect your pet. That's just what they are. They all include enslaved demons, dominated undead. The only things that these don't affect is summoned demons. Remember that. If it doesn't state that it affects a summoned demon, it doesn't affect a summoned demon. Unless it's Kindred Spirits, where it just says increases your pet's damage. So, if it's your pet, it's going to increase your pet's damage. There you go. Other than that, that's all of the pet stuff that we have in here. This guy is a warp beast that came from he actually came from Zangermarsh? No, it was Terakar Forest. That's where I picked this guy up. You can also find them up here in Netherstorm as well, in a different flavor. I like this one because he looks cool. As for my character, this is a single... Oh, I should show you the pet talents too. We're running great stamina, charge. I don't necessarily need charge. I might reset this to go ahead and get to not use this because he already has warp, which makes him warp behind targets. Spiked collar, increasing the damage. Boar speed. I recommend this on every single pet you get, which increases his movement speed by 30%. Then we've got culling the herd and lionhearted. And what I get after that, I'm not so sure yet, because I think the main stuff that's really going to matter is going to come way later, probably after the release of Wrath of the Lich King. So, in Hunter, we grabbed all these Beast Mastery stuff, but in Survival, we also grabbed Agility and Stamina from Survivalist, and we grabbed Hunter vs. Wild to make us get more attack power based on our stamina. It also increases our Tamed Beast damage by 6%, so that's good too. In Mage, we grabbed Arcane Intellect, and that's it. And then in... Oh, Arcane Intellect and Evocation. Because this... when you run all the buffs, you're going to need to... When you don't have any mana, you're going to need to evocate to finish casting all your buffs. In Paladin, we're actually going in... We're grabbing Blessing of Kings, and we're grabbing Divine Strength for strength and stamina, and we're grabbing Combat Expertise for more stamina and... chance to hit. Then in Priest, we're coming into Discipline to grab Power Word Fortitude. In Rogue, we're grabbing Crimson Tempest and Sinister Strike and Shuriken Toss. Shuriken Toss and Shattering Throw. I have these because I like being able to continue doing damage even when I get CC'd. That's the only reason they're here. We're also grabbing 2 points into improved Sinister Strike because Sinister Strike is really strong and it doesn't need that much to make it just as competitive as some of the other melee attacks. Then we've got Blade Fury and we've got Weapon Expertise. Weapon Expertise is increasing our melee and chance to hit by 2%. Melee damage and chance to hit. In Shaman, we've come down here and grabbed Wind Fury Weapon. And then in Warlock, we came down and we grabbed those two Demonic Tactics and improved Demonic Tactics to make our pet even stronger. And then the vast majority of our points are here in Warrior because we are running a single two-hander build. We've got Rend, which I don't use very often. That's why it's off here to the side. I use it mainly when I'm fighting a boss. That's the only time that I'll Rend him. I'll hit him with Crimson Tempest and Rend him. We've got Charge. Then we've got Colossus Smash. And Shattering Throw. And we're using Berserker Stance in Fury. We've got Battle Shout and Whirlwind and Berserker Stance. And then we're coming in here, we're grabbing Armored to the Teeth, Cruelty for Strength and Crit. And we've got Bloodthirst, Blood Surge, Improved Rampage, and then back in arms, we're running Mortal Strike, Strength of Arms, Improved Mortal Strike, Two-Handed Weapon Mastery, and Blade Storm. And then we are putting our last point into Two-Handed Weapon Specialization. What this is going to allow us to do is pretty much just be a smasher. That's what we do. We charge into an enemy, and me and my pet will just wreck them. We just gang beat them. That's the whole entire deal. And it's pretty effective, but like I said in the beginning of this video, I think it would probably be even better if you just used all of your points on yourself and then just had a pet out here just with some kind of utility like web or something like that. We're going to hit our Mortal Strike to proc our Blood Surge to hit with Bloodthirst. What that does is, I have to remind myself here, your Mortal Strike executes Slam and Whirlwind, and Raging Blow hits have a 100% chance of making your next Bloodthirst cost no rage, trigger no cooldown. How dare you! Trigger no cooldown, ignore 50% of the target's armor, and refresh Bloodbath on the target. This effect has 6% or 6-second cooldown. I needed to have this. I messed up my build. How about that? There we go. We'll put that right there. We'll use it as another cooldown. that we pop. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So what we do when we're gonna just really just kick somebody's face in, now that I got bloodbath going, we're gonna bloodbath, we're gonna go bestial wrath, and we're gonna charge. We're gonna pop a mortal strike, and then immediately hit somebody with blood surge to refresh our stuff. Sinister strike, Colossus smash. It is very, very heavily focused on single target, but we have Crimson Tempest, Whirlwind, and Bladestorm to go ahead and deal our AoE, which is perfectly fine. We are focused strength build, strength and stam, so we're very tanky. We just go in, we hit Whirlwind, and we do a metric ton of damage. Our little dude is just chilling there, doing some extra damage on top of the damage we're already dealing with our Whirlwind. It's nice. It's pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's it. I don't even need to go too much further into this. This build right here is very strong. It's actually really good in PvP too. I actually got a chance to fight somebody out in Hellfire Peninsula. They had shields and they had heals and all sorts of things. I brought them to within an inch of their life. Just so close. So close, in fact, that when I came back and revived, they came up and bowed to me, and I bowed to them back. Because had I had anything like a rejuve or renew or anything at all, I would have won that fight. So, a stun, and they knew it, I knew it. His build was very strong. Hers build, I don't know who they were. Was very strong, but this kind of a focused build, along with having a pet, is very strong in PvP. Obviously, you're going to get... It's not going to be great if you're against someone like a Frost Mage. However, Fluffernuts over here is going to go ahead and warp behind them with warp. So they're going to need to keep moving, which is a good thing to do when you're up against a Frost Mage. It's keeping him moving, because he's not going to want to take this kind of damage coming in that comes out of this pet. So keep that in mind. It's good in PvP too. So this is a really short video. I just wanted to get this one out there. And then now that we're through all of that, I'm going to go ahead and tell the people who have been subscribers to this channel for a long time. The reason I'm having some issues with content is that we've changed a bunch of my meds. I feel really weird, but it's slowly getting better. They told me it would, and they're absolutely right. So it's slowly getting better. We've made some advances in it. We've fallen behind in some of the problems that I have, but I don't want to waste your guys' time with that too much. Just expect that the content's going to be like wacky over the next couple of months. When we're doing stuff that deals with my brain, I have a no script style that I do here in these videos that I've kept since the Warframe days, all the way back in the ancient times of 2013. And when we fiddle with my brain case, it makes it very hard for me to continue, like, to formulate long strings of language that make sense. Yeah, in the future, what I really want to do is get another FPS going. A lot of people don't like Modern Warfare 2. It's a trip. There's a lot of people who are really, really mad about what Modern Warfare 2. I'm a big fan of I'm Marksman. I watch pretty much everything he makes. I don't really like the new game he was playing. I'm not really into games that are kind of like that kind of, really objective based type stuff. I play shooter games because I like more of a almost a milsim type kind of thing. I was always a Battlefield player back in the day. Before that, I played the Nova Logic games. I'm not really too big of a fan of games that are like Overwatch and that are just run and gun all the time. I want to be able to have time to outsmart my enemy and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But I want to get an FPS back in here because I do love playing FPSs. Other than that, we've got Minecraft that's coming out steadily, because Minecraft, I love playing Minecraft, and it's super chill. So when I'm feeling all wonky, I can just kind of kick back and play some Minecraft and all that kind of jazz. So there's plenty more Minecraft. And yeah, to be honest, I've almost done everything that I wanted to do here in Project Ascension. You know, the best thing that could happen for me is them to release the Wrath of the Lich King for this. I would be all over this all over again because of all the new content that's available. But obviously, they need their time to go ahead and get that stuff up and running and make sure that it's perfect for everybody. And when you're not the original creator, that's going to be a big deal. But as for regular WoW, I don't play regular WoW anymore. It's just not good enough, to be perfectly honest. It is what it is. It's too restrictive, especially now that I've seen what the game could be like in a game, you know, without all of the restrictions in play. And the fact that, you know, I could have a fun PvP experience. I don't know what that guy had. I didn't. I mean, he could have had anything at all. It was amazing. But what do you got to do? You got to go ahead and you got to expand your brain and think on your feet and react to what's happening. You don't just look over and be like, oh, it's a mage. This is all I have to do. I have to do this, 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 and this. And then I can kill him. Or he's going to try this, 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 and this. Anybody could do anything. You could have a dude who's kitted out like a warrior like I am, and he's just going to hit you with a frostbolt the first thing that he does. Awesome. Awesome stuff. So, anywho, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching. I am really trying to expand the channel, get more subscribers. I need more subscribers to be able to get monetized again on YouTube, so that I can start getting a little trickle of cash flow coming in from this. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate it. Even if you're just gonna, you know, not come and watch my videos, I would really appreciate if you were to subscribe. But if you like the content, yeah, leave me a like, hit up the comment section. Let me know what you're doing in Project Ascension. Let me know if you know of any other cool FPSs that are coming out that I should check out. So, anywho, thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can hit my donation links. There's also a throne down there if you want to you know, hit up something that I wouldn't have to pay taxes on. That's pretty much it. So, peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one.